welcome in. Adam here, the Orlando drummer. Good to see you guys, and thank you for tuning in to another drum lesson. So guys, I have a really cool triplet fill for you today, and this is a fill that isn't just one of those note-for-note chops that you should learn. For me, this fill contained a lot of cool concepts and ideas that I regularly apply to my triplet playing, and it definitely impacted all of my 16th note triplet fills, so I hope you will find the same to be true for you. Now, we are only playing one 6-note pattern throughout this entire fill, and that pattern is right, left, left, kick. So the linear pattern's not that bad. The real challenge in playing this fill comes from the accents that we're going to put into this pattern, so let's talk about those. In the entire measure of this fill, we have right, left, kick 4 times, 1 time per beat of music. So in beats 1 and 3, I want you to accent the first 3 notes of that pattern. Right, left, kick. And in beats 2 and 4, I only want you to accent the right hands, and that's a little bit trickier. Right, left, kick. We're going to start here just to get down this linear pattern and the accents, because if you can play this next step, everything else in this lesson is going to be really, really easy. Let's try this out at 50 and 75 beats per minute. Alright, so you have the accents down, and now let's talk about orchestration. The first thing I want to do for orchestration is just focus on beats 1 and 3, because they're completely identical. Not only do they have the same accents, but we're going to orchestrate them the same way as well. So, in beats 1 and 3, your right hand accent goes over to your floor tom, followed by a left-right on a closed hi-hat, and then we have 2 left-hand ghost notes down on the snare drum, and then our kick drum. So again, we've got floor tom with a right, left-right up on the hi-hat, left ghost notes on the snare, and then a kick drum. Let's just play this orchestration as its own 16th note triplet fill, because this is definitely a mannerism that you can extract from this lesson and use in any other triplet fill that you want. Let's give this a shot as its own fill at 70 beats per minute. So now let's talk about the orchestrations in beats 2 and 4. Now remember, beats 2 and 4 are very similar. They have the same accent pattern where only the right hands are being accented, but the orchestrations are just a little bit different. So for the right hand accents in beat 2, I want you to play the first right hand on a closed hi-hat, and then I want you to play the second one down on your snare drum. In beat 4, the first right hand accent is played on the snare drum, and the second one is played down on your floor tom. So to sing these out, beat 2 is hi-hat, ghost, snare, ghost, kick. Beat 4, snare, ghost, floor tom, ghost, kick. Let's just alternate back and forth between these 2 orchestrations. Again, same pattern, same accents, just 2 different orchestrations. Because we're learning 2 different orchestrations, I want to slow this next example down, so we're going to play these 2 back and forth at 60 beats per minute as its own 16th note triplet fill. And again, if you want, you can just extract this part of the lesson and add that to your arsenal, right? This is a completely unique fill all in its own. Let's give it a shot, 60 BPM. And we are ready to glue everything together into our final triplet fill. Now remember, beats 1 and 3 are identical. Same accents, same pattern, same orchestrations. Beats 2 and 4 are almost identical. You just have to remember where those right-hand accents are placed around the kit. Let's give our final fill a shot at 3 different speeds. The final speed will be 85 beats per minute, and that is our long-term goal tempo. Let's do it. So we're not quite done yet. I wanted to give you one last recommendation for learning a fill like this that's really going to help make the fill your own and boost some creativity in your triplet playing. Inside of beats 2 and 4, where we have those 2 accented right hands, I want you to improvise where those accented notes go around the kit, so orchestrate them in different places. Now, we're going to leave beats 1 and 3 alone because that little floor tom hi-hat thing is pretty dope and I don't want to change that just yet. But just for beats 2 and 4, I want to show you what it looks like to improvise those accented notes around the drum set. We're going to try this one out at 75 beats per minute, and I would highly recommend that you try this out yourself. It will make this fill your fill and not Adam's YouTube fill, because I don't want you to play my fill. I want you to turn this into your own thing, and this is a great way to do that. Let's check out some improvisation of the accents in beats 2 and 4 at 75 beats per minute. Alright guys, that's all I have for you today, but thank you so much for tuning into this drum lesson. It is very, very much appreciated. If you're looking for more content similar to this drum lesson, come join me on orlandodrummer.com, where you will find over 150 drum lessons and over 50 practice loops, including the track that you heard at the beginning of this lesson and that you're about to hear at the end of this lesson. I look forward to seeing you guys on the site, and I will catch you in the next drum lesson later.